Still, 26 is cold enough. So.
Let's see. We are at. Oh, the feels like temperature is 4 degrees right now. I think we're out of the woods as far as snow goes. It's just kind of like a wintry mix is coming down right now. Oh, see that? Oh, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I can.
I don't know what happened there. Well, I see that. I don't know if you're talking about the touchdown.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a little bit behind you.
Well, replay just started. He just caught it crossing the plane.
Yeah.
Sam drops back.
No, I'm not there. Now replay just started. Caught it. Touchdown. Sam drops back.
Extra point. Kick.
And let's see where I'm at. Extra point. Extra point.
All right, so I'm like a good few seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, probably like 7 or 8 seconds or something.
All right, just pause it. We'll see.
Well,
and commercial.
We're close enough. Almost commercial here.
So I think Shane bailed on me.
Well,
he was like, "I'm watching the game with my boys." I'm like, "Well, what? Well, I mean, I told you."
It is what it is, man.
Right. It is what it is.
Let's see. The feels like right now. Damn, where's that? Feels like 11 here.
Okay, so it's cold.
Yeah, which makes sense because it was freaking cold in it. I mean, my toes were frozen.
How is that fun? How is that fun?
It's not fun until a big deer walks out, and then when something like that walks out, and you're like, "That was awesome! What a great day!" And then otherwise, it's like, "Man, that sucked." So yeah.
So, did you see that thing I dropped with the frozen deer? And they're like,
I did. Like breaking the ice off of them.
Was that real?
I don't know if it was real.
I don't know what's AI nowadays.
I know. I'm not sure.
They were just hanging out like alive, frozen. Some dude taps.
I'm gonna look this up and see if this is real.
Some dude taps on them with a hammer, and then the ice breaks, and then they can walk. Do they sleep standing up like that?
No, they don't sleep standing up. They bed down. But I mean, they'd have to be still for quite a while, like a long time. And then when they got free, they would. No, this is AI. I'm watching another video of it. No, like the deer would be flipping its lid. It would be losing its shit. You ever watch a deer get freed from like a fence or something like that?
Yeah, they take off.
Oh man, they're freaking out. Mm-hmm. So what y'all been up to?
What have I been up to? Nothing. Well, just a bunch of just sports again, man. This is the time of year where I'm like a single dad. Like Stephanie just works. It's like her busy season, so I'm just like I spend a lot of time solo dealing with the kids, and
right.
I was in Rhode Island last weekend for a basketball tournament. That was a Saturday to Monday.
Monday even?
Yeah, well, it was Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, right.
I'm down by you. It's what, like
Robert E. Lee
Day? Robert E. Lee Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Racist fucks around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we had the Monday. It's the Martin Luther King weekend. So, so we had games that thankfully. So it was like 3 hours and 15. It's not a terrible ride. It's like 3 hours and 15 minutes to get there. It took 4 hours to get home. But if we won the first 2 games and lost the last game by 1 basket. If we had won that, and that meant we didn't play on Monday. If we had won that game, if we had made one more basket and won the game, we would have been there until I would have gotten home at like 10 p.m. on Monday night. Instead, we woke up Monday morning and just hit the road. It was like, so
you're like, thank goodness y'all sucked on Sunday.
best case scenario. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. But yeah, so I was all tied up with that. Just crazy. This all stuff just starts up again, man. Everything.
Yeah. Frankie has 4 tournaments for her little Rec Plus, all-star team or whatever.
What sport is that?
Soccer.
All right.
But only one of them is out of town, and it's in Oxford. But other than that, they're all here in the metro area. It's like, all right, perfect.
Yeah.
But Oxford's where Ole Miss is, and that weekend, Mississippi State and Ole Miss are playing a baseball series, so it's going to be hectic. I made some ramen in the crock pot today.
Oh, ramen in a crock pot. Ramen doesn't take ramen take you like 2 minutes to cook?
Not like top ramen bullshit. No, like a legit ramen bowl.
Oh.
With like mushrooms and
fancy ramen?
Yeah, fancy ramen. You never go to a ramen restaurant, man?
I don't mess with ramen restaurants. Oh, they're all over the place.
Yeah. Well, good ramen is not top ramen or whatever the hell that one is. Marinchi or whatever. Oh, that shit. I mean, hey, that has its place. Dipping a turkey sandwich in that salty ass shit. Nothing wrong with that. But no, it has sun-dried tomatoes and mushrooms and pork tenderloin and eggs and
So did you catch that first game?
Nope.
No, you didn't miss nothing. I mean, I was like in and out of it. It was very boring.
Yeah, I just kept up with it, but I was in the tree stand and it was too cold. I need to have my hands put up, so I didn't really use my phone much. Like my hands were frozen if I kept them out. I got stubborn and didn't take my gloves with me.
What?
Well, because I keep a muff, a hand warmer muff on my waist that I can just stick my hands in. And so that's what I do. But, doesn't really help out a lot when you want to use your phone. It's like, nope, not pulling my hands out. Feels too cold for that shit.
Yeah. I was
But yeah, at least this game's been much better.
Yeah, I've kind of missed a chunk of it because getting this dude to sleep, he was being difficult tonight. So, or I went I started late because I went back out for the 3rd time today because now we had no plows today. Then they just came through, which backs up the whole driveway.
Sure. So then you have to go and clear the end of it again.
I gave up because I was just like, man, I got nothing left right now. So I was like, I'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't freeze by tomorrow. So it probably will. But
I was going to say, if you don't do it tonight, it's going to be a bot tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, it's already frozen and fucked up. My neighbor had like an extra snow blower, so he was letting me use it. When I was trying to start it, the cord like whipped back and got me in the thumb.
Oh shit! Ow! Especially
right on the thumb. So that's like sore right now. Mm-hmm. That sucks. So that when that happened, I was out there shoving for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done.
You didn't say any choice words or anything in that moment, did you?
Yeah, I yelled something. Something was yelled. Oh man, I'm still recovering from sober Larry season again.
Yeah, how's that going?
It's going fine, but there's like all these weed liquor stores. Like you guys probably can get beer anywhere, right? And gas stations. So we don't have that up here. You get
beer. You gotta go to ABC or whatever.
Yeah, gotta go to a liquor store.
Yeah,
that has the beer and everything. Well, there's a whole all these liquor stores now have like a weed drink section, like THC drinks. So when I went to Rhode Island, I was like, well, let me try this out. I bought a bunch of like a variety of all these like 10 milligram.
Yeah, THC beers. Yep.
Yeah, basically. I just brought it, and so it worked out. I was socially drinking and having fun. Last night, I went to a party in town, and brought my cooler of just a variety of just seltzers and sodas and all THC stuff. So I'm like drinking these weed drinks all night, like pounding basically. And you just get like super foggy. So I woke up like all groggy. I'm still not really recovered. Like a weed hangover almost.
Oh man.
So I'm still kind of like, it's kind of dead about it. But I wanted to do it. I put it to the test, and now I know that like you can't really pound weed drinks.
Yeah, you can overdo those.
Right. So there's that. Stafford. Oh my God.
Well, you're still like a few seconds ahead of me because now the snap is coming.
Okay, I will pause.
Play action. Stafford. Woo, is that Puka? Yeah.
I don't think almost like he bobbled it, but yeah, he got it.
Man. Big game, big game, big game. Big play. Yep.
I made a couple of bets here. That I forgot about. Let's see.
Ooh, does he have it? It's tough.
Oof. So I have a $5 bet. Puka 10 receptions, JSN 10 receptions, and Davante Adams 5 receptions. Puka's the only one killing me on that right now. JSN's got 9 out of 10.
Right.
Davante Adams got 4 out of 5. And Puka's got 5 out of 10. So I need another 5 receptions. I wonder if that even registered that one. So I need like another 4 or 5 receptions.
It hasn't registered this one yet.
And the $5 bet has a $136 payout.
Oh, you're gonna need a lot of work from Puka.
Wow. Ken Walker. I need Sam Darnold. I need 20 rushing yards from Sam Darnold. I need him to run for 20. I need another 20 rushing yards out of Ken Walker. I need another 20 rushing yards out of Kyren Williams, and I need 20 rushing yards from Sam Darnold.
You need a lot going on.
I need 20 rushing yards from Walker, Williams, and Darnold. If I get 20 each out of them, that's at $1,100 payout.
Yeah,
because I just like mix up the parlays and stuff. I'll probably get them all except for one.
That's usually how parlays go. I watched a video.
Yeah.
I watched a video the other day, and it was like, a guy kicking soccer balls or kicking. I think it was soccer balls, but he was kicking on a football field. He was trying to hit the crossbar, and he hit the crossbar on like 7 or 8 in a row, and it was like all my parlays, and then his last one went under. Yep. About right.
Is there anything to talk about right now? We gotta get some rookie. We gotta get some Devy guys on to talk about rookies.
Yeah. Let's talk about. Are you scared of the wide receiver trend?
But they're all fading.
Yeah, everyone except the elite ones are shit.
Well, even Justin Jefferson screwed everybody.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying like every one of them, but the elite receivers were good, and then, anyways, we can talk about it. There was just such a big drop off,
right?
So we can get into that, and if you think there's gonna be a bounce back, because I mean, like, the top were still good: Puka, JSN, Amon-Ra, Jamar. That was 19 plus a game for each of those guys. So.
All right, so I'm extra point. I paused it a couple times.
Okay, if you hold on extra point.
Snap, kick.
No. Okay, pause. Are you paused on snap, kick?
I'm paused right at the kick.
Okay.
It went through the uprights and I paused it.
I got you. Okay. Snap, kick, uprights.
Unpause. Oh, you know what? This fucking thing doesn't work.
Did you screw up?
My pause doesn't work, I guess.
Oh, so when you played, it went back to the live?
I guess it went live.
Yeah, that's all good, man. I'm not pressing it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of time for me to hit some of these parlays, though. Wow. I didn't realize there was this much time left.
Yeah. You still got a whole quarter and change.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about these rookies? Like, have you looked at like a top 10 rankings yet?
I glanced at them, but I don't know anything about them.
Yeah.
And I could not get into the rookies right now. If we do that, I'm just gonna be bullshitting.
Right.
You know?
Super. Oh my God, DLF is just so slow. Their ADP is. They just have startup ADP. December startup ADP. Yeah, they don't even have a. Oh well. Yeah, DLF startup ADP is December.
Yeah. So that doesn't even do us any good.
Nope. Down to it'll be when it's all said and done. When we MFL flips over, I'll only have 2 MFL leagues.
Wow.
Because the Superflex Army voted to move over to Sleeper, so hopefully that continues. And 5 Sleeper leagues. So looks like 7 Dynasty leagues.
7 leagues.
Well, hold on. 1, 2. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So I'm down to 8 leagues.
Dang.
8 leagues.
Yeah, I haven't.
Are you still at like 10 or?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I haven't downsized. I lost 2 this offseason, but I added run and gun.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I've got 5 sleeper leagues now. I guess I can check MFL and see what's still there. Let's see. I have 5 sleeper leagues and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 MFL leagues. So 10. Yep, 10 dynasty leagues.
Yeah, Hogs needs to flip over. You know, if I never made that Fannin trade, I would have still had Olave. I would have probably won that Hogs league if I didn't make that Fannin deal early on in the season when I overpaid for Fannin.
You would have won that league too if I hadn't traded for CMC or yada yada.
Yeah.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Coulda, shoulda.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could just keep it just like this right now. I keep logging in, and all it shows is the playoff bracket up there. It's great. Right. There it is, playoff bracket.
I know. As soon as you log in, it's just
183. Yeah, it looks good to me.
What?
I like where this league stands.
This is the show. Oh. See?
What's up, Cass? Hi.
She just shoveled? She's off from school tomorrow. They canceled everything.
Yeah, they canceled everything down here too. So my kids are off as well.
Well, thanks for shoveling. You didn't shovel the driveway. Did you? Okay, I'll check it out. All right, great.
Go get a chocolate.
Yeah.
Get you a treat.
This whole day's been treats. Whole weekend.
Yeah. Have y'all been just stuck inside all weekend?
Kinda. Yeah. This weekend's been a blur. Yesterday, yeah, they started canceling stuff yesterday. It looks like we're done at 9:45 tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was annual. This one house does a beer pong tournament every January, like some friends of ours. Like there's 17 teams, all like parents, and yeah, made it a few rounds, lost in like the semis.
Sure. Now, how old are these parents?
They're all, I mean, I'm the oldest.
Clearly, yeah.
There's probably like one guy that's like a year or two younger than me. Then there's
So
like another
like 30.
Everyone's in their 40s.
Wow. I was gonna say there's some like cat that's been out of that played a bunch of beer pong in college or something.
Yeah. There's there's everyone there's a couple people that are just turning 40 also out of this crew. So it's like a wide array, but I haven't met anyone that's older than me, which it's funny because I don't really like broadcast. You don't broadcast that stuff, but you find people that kind of think that they're old. They think that they're old and they act like they're, I don't know, not better than everyone else, but they just act like they're more, they just act like they're different. And then they'll find out that like I'm older than them, and it's funny to watch them be like, oh, like I don't know, it's just weird how people act. Oh, like they think that they're older so that they're wiser. I've come across a few people like that in this town. And then they're just Stephanie will burst their bubble and be like, yeah, Ken's older than you. Yeah, it's real weird.
Yeah. Well, you want to get this thing on the road here?
Yeah, start of the fourth quarter. All right. Here we go. Welcome to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Podcast. And I'm Larry Bunker. Once again, we are here in the playoffs. Start of the fourth quarter. Rams, Seahawks. The stupid Patriots are already in the Super Bowl. And I'm here once again with, look at this. He's blending into the whole bag. He's like almost camouflaged into the room that he's laying down in here. At Run DFF. Joseph Rogers in the green tonight, looking like he's ready. He's rooting for the Seahawks, right? Look at that. That's a Seahawks green.
No, this is like Hunter green. It's a little too dark for that. No, I'm still wearing my thermals and my fleece lined shirt from hunting today because it's freaking cold out there. I run 4 layers on the upper and 2 on the bottom, and I wish I had another layer on my legs because it was cold.
You wear special shoes too?
I got boots. I actually have, and I did not. I slacked. I have battery powered socks, heated socks. I wore the socks, but I didn't pull the batteries and put them in and do all that. That was stupid. I should have taken the time to find the batteries. I know they're charged somewhere. Ooh, what a sack. I know they're charged somewhere because I charged everything a few weeks ago, but because I have heated gloves and heated socks. I don't wear the heated gloves very often, but the socks are a game changer.
I got a question, a fantasy football question. So Darnold just got sacked. It was for like a 20-yard loss, it seemed.
Yep.
Does that count towards his rushing total? Like, would that be minus 20?
Nope, because that only in college they do that. In the pros, they don't count sacks toward rushing yards.
Man, good thing.
In college, if you get sacked, it counts towards your rushing yards. So you'll see a guy with like 7 rushes for -8 yards, and you're like, how the hell?
But the kneel down at the end of a game counts as negative rushing.
Well, yeah, because they rushed it for -1 yard.
That counts as a rush.
He didn't rush. He got sacked. He
kind of ran for his life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the wrong way too.
All right, that's a little bit of it. That's some interesting fantasy information there. Fantasy football info.
Yeah. If you play college football, don't take a QB with a bad line because you'll never get rushing yards because the sacks will negate all their running unless they're just crazy good at running.
All right. So what's going on outside of you have any dead animals hanging around your house right now?
Don't have any dead animals, and that is disappointing because I was out there yesterday twice and this evening, and I saw one deer while I was sitting in those 3 sits.
Did you eat the last deer that you had murdered? I think you had just had one of the last times we spoke.
Yeah,
that guy's all gone and digested and stuff.
Part of her is no, a good bit of her's in the freezer.
Oof.
But yeah, no, I had some back straps off of her. I made some straps. Yep, that's like so if you get a fillet from a cow or whatever, that's the back strap. That's the meat that lines the area above the spine on each side. So, yeah, that's like the super tender steak, and it's very, very, very lean. So if you overcook it, it turns into leather soup, like just rough. But if you cook it medium rare, it's great.
So, what's been going on? Has there been any winning? Have you been in any pools lately? Any kind of playoff action?
I ain't done shit. I've got one small. You're in it, and I have no idea what's going on because I haven't updated even last week.
Well, I'm about to be the champion of that one that you just did.
I have no idea. Who's your QB in that? Is it Stafford?
Matt Stafford.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Well, no, just me.
No, there was. The other 2 guys had Josh Allen. You're right.
That's right.
I'm gonna need the Seahawks to win and for Kenneth Walker to have a massive game next week, and no one else does anything, and maybe I have a chance.
Yeah. So
4x points next week.
Well, I mean, you had a bunch of Jaguars.
I did. I was toast on that right from the jump. Yeah.
So just to bring everyone up to speed, you put together a little playoff, kind of pick guys and have them play through to
your own lineup, whatever you want. No draft or anything like that. No salary, and it was quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and a tight end. And each round, the points escalate. So the first round was worth 1x. Last week was worth 2x, and this week the points are multiplied by 3.
Right.
So the longer your players make it into the playoffs, the better. So yeah, Larry's in very good shape because he has Stafford, he's got Devontae Adams, he has Puka, and so he's having a hell of a day.
My wild card, Diggs.
Yeah.
No one's got Diggs.
Nope. No one's got Diggs. He will be playing in the Super Bowl.
And I don't think anyone's got Stafford either.
Nope. Because I had T-Law and the other guys had Josh Allen.
So I'm racking up all those Stafford triple points now.
Yes. Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly for those guys that were leading. I'll update it all tonight. I'll sit around and piddle with it.
You probably just have to update mine since I'm the clear victor in this already. I've already almost got it already wrapped up.
It does look that way.
So I get, and I've had no luck this year, so it's nice to. And what's funny was you were like, "Just get in this," and I was like, "Oh, what do I even have to do?" It took me like once. And I was just like,
then you sent it to me at 3:30 or whatever it was that day on that Saturday, like at the kickoff.
Right. You were like, you got 2 minutes.
We only got 3. And then I looked at your messages like 10 or 12 minutes later. I was like, oh, we did get another guy.
Right. You were like, you got 2 minutes to get me a lineup. And I'm like, what do I got to do? So
I had like 3 or 4 other guys be like, yeah, hold on, I'll get one. And then they never did. I'm like, what the hell happened here? Could have been a nice little pool. We're paying for $20 each.
So usually, when you don't have time to think about it, that's usually when you come up roses.
There certainly was no strategy in your picks. Because it wasn't like for me, I was like, all right, let me try and pick my Super Bowl winners my Super Bowl entrance and see what happens. So I picked the Jags and the Seahawks and was hoping, all right, if those two teams make it, I'm golden. Of course, the Jags got Josh Allen, and that was that.
I was looking at who could get to the Super Bowl. I'm like, oh, the Rams have a pretty – the Rams could do it. So
yeah, but there was no correlation the rest of the way. You had Christian McCaffrey. You had Kittle on there.
Right.
You had James Cook and Stephon Diggs. So, like, no AFC correlation. It was just, yeah.
Yeah, I just had a lot of Rams.
But, yeah, this is working out well for you.
And then I was just picking random guys to that because you just have to – because sometimes you just need, like, one guy to make it all the way, and then those like, quadruple points really could take it home.
Yeah, and you might end up with 3 guys going all the way.
Right, but there's two other guys in this that have Puka and Davante Adams.
Yeah, but that won't matter because one of them has Davante Adams. I don't think they both have Adams.
Well, one guy has Kyren.
Yeah, right. One guy has Kyren, Puka, and Davante.
Yeah.
So he's still in it. He's definitely still in it.
I just need some Diggs love in the Super Bowl now.
Right. Because he did have a good start to the playoffs. I've not put together his total yet, but yeah. But yeah, Nate's pretty much toast. He only has Puka left, and he's got JSN going right now. That could be a big deal for him, especially if the Seahawks get through.
Well, then it would be right. It would be JSN versus my Diggs. But then I'm getting all the Stafford love right now.
You are, yeah. I'm curious how that would play out if I mean I have not, like I said, I have not looked at the points. I started to update the points last week and then had the kids and got distracted and never got back to it. So I'll do that tonight.
All right.
We'll know where you stand. But it's pretty standard. It's 4-point passing, -1 for interceptions. Pretty basic stuff.
So, I mean, other than this, have you had any kind of fantasy football, anything in the last, since we last got together?
No.
It's been kind of like a weird start.
It's the deadest start to a non-point scoring season I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've had a couple leagues fold, and normally we're just like, yeah, Senior Bowl this, Senior Bowl that, and the Senior Bowl's next week. We haven't really talking Senior Bowl.
No, it's a weird off season. I can tell you that. There's a lot of leagues folding because it's like that. All right, well, we played out this whole COVID situation. Now we're all tired of it or whatever. I'm not. I'm good. But I didn't get into 30 leagues either. Got into like 12 or 13 or whatever. So it didn't like burn me out. But I know there's some folks that completely got burned out. Like had 30 leagues and down to 4 or 5. We've got a couple of patrons that have decided to do that. Just cut back leagues way back.
Yeah. Have you figured out how many orphans we may have in the hot sauce?
No.
All right. Figure that out because we could just bang out that dispersal like right away and not have to worry about it.
Yeah. We will not be doing it late this summer this year.
Because my kitchen sink league has folded, and that was a copy league. Well, actually, was it a copy league? It kind of was, but it was a dynasty league with a lot of
special little twists and turns to it.
A lot of twists and turns, but it also had a lot of guys in the league that are serious dynasty players.
Yeah, hardcore players. Yeah,
I could poach a couple of them. I have reached out asking me if our league is.
I'll look and I will look at it in just a little bit. I got to go through my DMs and put together a list of people who are leaving. I don't think it's either 4 or 5 that I know of right now. I've been trying to get people to pay so that we can really not, firm it down. But maybe I'll pester people again tonight. Okay, look, now you just watched the game, so you're around. Go pay your dues.
Has Cam Akers made any kind of appearance in this game? Any idea?
Did you just say Cam Akers?
I did. I did. The only I mean, I'm asking that because he was a Ram for a while.
Yes.
So I figured there would be some like revenge game here. And the only reason I'm also bringing it up because I included him in a parlay.
Yeah,
for an anytime touch. That's the real reason for an anytime touchdown, and because the odds are so ridiculous. It's like a $2.
Well, you were really shooting for the stars with that one, with that parlay.
Right. Well, you never know.
No, Helani has been the clear backup. Akers in.
Helani.
Yeah. 4th and 1. They're going for it.
So pretty absurd.
Amazing. Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. So you are ahead of me. You said 4th down?
Yeah. So your pause did work.
Pause did work. Yeah, they're just showing replays now of this.
Oh,
wait, was that the 4th down when he dove for it?
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, that was 4. So I am ahead of you. I'm at 741, 740, 739, 738.
Yeah, not there yet. Still seeing replays. Man. Got the muff off.
Yeah, I'm trying to rewind.
742, 741.
All right. Wow. All right. So I'm like 15 seconds ahead of you, and I can't.
That's all good, man. I'm not stressing.
It's not a big deal.
It is not.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, nothing going on. I've sent a couple of trade offers, but nothing really.
Were they Larry Monkey trade offers?
Yes. Just what were some of them? This is trade.
No surprise if you're not getting any action with those things.
Well, you know what? I have, because I figure Kittle's like done for a while, so I have that backup.
Tungus.
I got a few Tunguses, so I was shopping him around in a heavy premium 2-point tight end. I was shopping him around for a second.
And couldn't get a second for him.
No.
Wow. Yeah, I bet people are probably a little scared of who might come to be on that roster. I don't think anybody's scared of George Kittle next year, but does Njoku end up there, or a Michael Mayer or something like that?
I offered my 101 for Justin Jefferson and got shot down.
That's an interesting offer. That's really not I know that there's a lot of hype around Jeremiah Love. So did you do that in the Hogs or in the OG League?
I did that in the OG League, and I sent it to Dr. Pra, and he gave me like a come on comment.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Was that
so? Wait, what is your QB situation there? Don't you need like 2 QBs?
Well,
and you're trying to trade for a wide receiver?
I am. You know why? Because I'm not necessarily sold on. I like Jeremiah Love better than Mendoza. Yeah. And again, my team is not padded enough to be.
So that's
I'm not ready. I'm 1 year away.
Yes. So let's take the running back on a team that's not ready to compete. This makes sense. Make it make sense, Larry.
Well, what am I going to do? Take a wide receiver.
I guess you're going to bench everybody again next year and get the 101 again, so you can go get Arch Manning.
Well, I have Malik Willis, and people are saying he's going to get a nice contract this year.
I'm curious. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not completely sold, because I think when teams get actual film on him and game plan for him, it's going to be different.
So my issue with that whole thing is the Fernando Mendoza stuff. Is that Jeremiah Love is such a big time prospect.
Yes,
compared to who he is. Oh my God! So, and this is a league where I have Hampton, Henderson, Junkins, and Bijan. So I'm loaded at running back. So I was going to see if I could get rid of one of these running backs, trade one of these running backs for a wide receiver, for the wide receiver upgrade, because I'm really hurting a wide receiver. I really don't have anybody I got like Romeo Dubs and Emeka Buka and like Trey Harris and Jerry Jeudy, which is, I mean, at the moment, all these guys are kind of the same.
That is rough.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, Abuka was looking good, but then he turned to stone halfway through the season.
Yeah, his second half of the season. You wouldn't have had to bench him. You could have started him and got the 101.
I mean,
this is a league, by the way, everybody, where you can bench your best. You can bench your players. There's no, wow, 4th and goal, stop. 4th and 4 anyway, not 4th and goal.
Yeah.
So, yep. This is a league where you can bench anybody. You just have to set a lineup. You don't have to start anybody. You can start backups. And Larry did a great job of getting 0 points out of a lot of players this year.
Yeah, and I thought I was doing it with ease until you tried sneaking.
I did try to sneak in there. I did try to sneak.
Yeah, it's an interesting league that allows like a legit tank.
Yeah, like what we normally consider a cheap tank.
Like a dick move. It's not a dick move in this league.
Yeah, just go for it.
You could just bench your guys as long as you have guys that are on a roster, like a game day roster. Then you can plug them in. So I could start like Scotty Miller over, Bijan if I wanted to. Silly stuff like that. Like Trey Harris. What's your? I mean, was his season a failure?
Absolutely. 4th on the depth chart at wide receiver at best. Yeah.
Never really emerged. Never. I mean, he only had 37.
His single best game was 54 yards.
Yeah.
He caught 1 touchdown on the season, and that was an 8-yard gain. I mean, an 8-yard game, 2 catches for 8 yards and a touchdown against the Vikings. It was a complete loss. 324 yards and a touchdown on 30 catches. No, it does not bode well for him.
I mean, he 3 goose eggs. He had another less than 3 points. Like half of the games, he's had like 3 points or less.
Yeah,
never had double digits.
Right, 2 for 20, 1 for 8. 1 for 18, 1 for 12, 2 for 4, 2 for 18. It's bad. 1 for 11.
And you think he's got the draft capital, but he really kind of doesn't, man, because late second round, I mean, like he was picked 23 of the second round. Those late second round picks are might as well be dart throws. Like it's not a slam dunk when a wide receiver gets picked like in the late second round. Late second round, anything, you think like second round, they got that second round capital. I mean, outside of, I guess, a tight end, I mean, we're talking like A.D. Mitchell was a second-round pick. So it was
it does not guarantee you playing time. That's for sure.
Right.
It's not like a first-rounder and you're going to get playing time. It does not guarantee you playing
time. But, yeah, I mean, Trey Harris was I mean, I don't have too much of him just because the way that the board fell to me in my leagues. But I do have, I think, 2 Trey Harrises. And, yeah, you can't do anything with him. You got to hold him.
Yeah. No, I think I've got 1 share of Trey Harris, and nope, he's worthless. I mean, nobody wants him. You give him up for a late second. You doing that? I don't want to.
You're not paying a second for Trey Harris.
I'm saying, like, if somebody offered you a late second, would you give him up? Like the 211?
Wow.
It's like that dead zone where you don't want to because there's, what are you going to get there? The same quality. But at the same time, like, he ain't worth any more than that.
Wow.
So it's not like you can ask for more. I'd say do a Trey Harris value check, but it doesn't even matter that much.
I mean, I don't know how much better. I'm looking at this DLF data, which is from December, and he's like the wide receiver 63. Like he's not even.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's just nothing. I don't know. I mean, I'm certainly not selling him for a third. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, he is in that Romeo Dubs, Tajay Spears, Braylon Allen, Jordan Mason, Rashad White territory. That sort of thing.
There's some players on there I'd rather have. I'd rather have Romeo Dubs.
Dubs over Harris. Yeah, I mean Dubs is
seems
to be the only one that can survive in Green Bay without. He does get hurt too, but still.
But it's not like he's old either. He's 20. He's going to be 26 this spring, so and he's been fine. Certainly not.
Shamire DK or Trey Harris.
DK.
DK.
On DK. He actually had a few good games in the back half of the season.
Who, DK?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
He was. I mean, he had some. He was actually involved in his team's offense.
He was like the wide receiver 1 on his team.
Well, I mean, granted, that's a real low bar.
By default, he was.
Yes, but he did have an 8-target game, a 7-target game.
But if you're in a league,
he was getting 4, 5, 6, 8 targets regularly.
If you are in a league that has return yardage, he's a top wide receiver. If you get points for return yardage, I mean, he in the Daddios league. He finished in the top 10 overall, I think.
Well, he was an all-pro.
Yeah,
as a returner, he led the league in all-purpose yards. Had a couple punt returns for a touchdown. Yeah, dude was great in the return game.
Yeah, he was catching touchdown passes. I was gonna check the Daddios league on where he was, but I already cleaned up my sleeper. I already managed my leagues, and that one's a redraft. So I kind of
oh, it's gone.
I took it. I got rid. I hit it. I archived it.
Poor Daddios.
So the only leagues that I see are my dynasty leagues and sleeper now. So what are your thoughts on current dynasty leagues right now that are just frozen and non-existent? Is that a foul? Is that a commissioner foul?
Yeah. If they haven't been rolled over on sleeper or whatever, yeah.
All right. Because the Matt Miller League is a dynasty league that I got into, and it's been no man's land since there was a trade deadline before the playoffs started, so automatically the league turns to shit right after that, except for people that are in the playoffs. But now the league is dormant, and 3 weeks ago I put a post in, hey, can we vote to get rid of the trade deadline and add a couple of IR spots? And then somebody's like, when is trading allowed again? And then I was just like, then 2 weeks ago, I was like, I think the league is on a redraft setting. You can't edit your lineup at all. You can't do anything to your lineup. So I tagged Miller, and I was like, you have to renew the season and assign the draft positions. Then of course everyone, then of course all the simps chime in. Oh, he's probably very busy, with the playoffs and yada yada yada. And I'm just thinking to myself, these guys are just okay. These guys on TV and stuff, that they're doing regular jobs like everyone else does regular jobs. They're just their regular jobs. They have still time to take a shit and hit the reset button on the league.
Accurate.
Yeah. So 12 days ago, I post the old tumbleweed GIF.
12 days ago?
Yeah, 12 days ago. Nothing. And I was just and I captioned it, renewing the league is just hitting a button and we're live again. The draft position setup is not urgent right now. I'm just trying to hello, let's hit the button on this league so we can get moving again here. So then somebody chimes in. Oh, somebody tags Draft Scout. Oh, you have an angry monkey in here. So now I'm getting picked on again for being the douche. We just want the league to fucking function. It's a dynasty league. Let's go. I just want to get I also just want to get Tez Johnson out of my starting lineup. I'm tired of staring at him in like as my fucking flex position.
Just quit clicking on the league. It'll be fine.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't like doing. I like to check in.
I know.
I like to look at my lineups and just this is why I am a champion. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Cooper Kupp. Is that Cooper Kupp? Yeah. So this is why I win championships, man. I stay on top of things. But yeah, I want to take some guys that are in my IR spots. I want to just like set my line. Like, I want to get my lineup sorted out instead of looking at like Andres Iosivas like in my wide receiver slot.
No, I get that because it's kind of nice to be able to see your starting lineup and then know what your needs are.
Right. That's the other piece of it. Like if you're in, multiple leagues, I like to get the visual of. I stare at my lineups enough that I can make the correlation. Okay, this is what I need in this league. So when I'm thinking about my leagues, that I can think about what's going on in my leagues. Not now the fact that this league is just like dead right now. I don't have any thoughts about it other than that I have Tez Johnson and Andre Iosivas. I'm in my starting lineup right now.
Sounds like a great starting lineup. I can see why you win championships in that league.
Well, I got a Marion Hampton on my bench. I'd love to get him in there. Jaden Higgins, started to come alive there towards the end. I'd love to get him back in there. What do you think of him anyway, Jaden Higgins? He kind of had an under the radar decent season.
What did he have? Like 480 receiving yards or something? I have no idea. I'm saying that right off the top of my head.
As his overall yardage,
525.
Yeah,
he was fine. Caught some touchdowns. I don't know, man. I mean, I think that they've got a lot of receivers there that are all the same. They got Jalen Noel, Higgins, like all these guys that are just going to fill a small role, but I don't know that any of them is the man. I mean, obviously they have Nico Collins, but as far as a solid wide receiver 2 there, I don't know if any of those guys are going to really fill that role.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Trey Harris before. Jaden Higgins at least has produced a lot. I mean, he has I think it's 6 touchdowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he had a playoff touchdown. I don't know, but he had a couple of decent games. He's yet to get that 100-yard mark, but he came close a couple of times. I don't know. I don't know. Jaden Higgins. I guess you need to see more from C.J. Stroud in order to buy into Higgins, because Stroud is just like, I mean, he kind of just slithered away. That was just a horrific playoff game.
Well, he wasn't that good all season, so there's
right. That. Yeah, there was that, and then he just had that terrible playoff game.
Yeah,
like 3 or 4 interceptions. Yikes! I mean, you can't be happy with C.J. Stroud on your team.
No, it's awful actually.
Darnold, you want Darnold over Stroud?
Yeah. Look, I was listening to a show the other day, and they were asking if Darnold's value goes up if he goes to the Super Bowl or if he wins the Super Bowl. I think it has to. Not because he's going to be a better player, because he's going to earn some job security.
Well, but yeah, that's what I was about to say.
In a single quarterback, which we don't play that, but in a single quarterback, who cares? But in a super flex, that job security is important. All the teams that have Kyler Murray on them right now, I got a lot of those, are not feeling great about that job security in that QB2 situation.
Yep.
We're talking about the OG league. I have Deshaun Watson, Kyler Murray, and I can't remember. I have one stud running or quarterback, and then 2 bums. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll take Mendoza because I have Lamar Jackson. So I have Lamar Jackson and then Kyler and Deshaun Watson. It's like, well, I'll take Mendoza if he's at the 102 because I don't know what those other guys are doing. At least Mendoza will get 2 or 3 years to play. But no, I think Darnold's really securing his bag here and keeping a job for. I mean, if he goes to Super Bowl and there's 3 minutes left and they have the ball and they're up by 4, if he goes to the Super Bowl, he's going to be the starter for the next 2 years. Just almost guaranteed.
And Milroe can sit and learn and get better, I guess,
and be irrelevant because that's what he was drafted to be. That's all they want him to be, is irrelevant. So, yeah. We're just grinding away clock over here.
Yeah.
Another first down, and this game gets pretty much over. One more first down. There's a 2-minute warning. They can get to the 2-minute warning right here. Rams are out of timeouts. So that's a big deal. So they run the ball here, get to the 2-minute warning. Any first down after that, and they're taking knees.
Mm-hmm.
So we could be looking at your NFC Super Bowl team right here. Oh, wow. What's this call? I know you're ahead of me, so I have no idea, but was there a hold? It came in kind of late.
Yeah, there was. Hold against the Rams. That's an automatic
first down. Now, it doesn't seal the game because the clock stops right there. They'll have the 2-minute warning, so they could still get the ball back with like 30 seconds left or so. But that's a big, big deal. Yeah. Yeah. He just got him by the collar there. Can't do that, man. Can't do that.
So the
Rams magic might be running out.
So it is. I am 25 days into sober Larry season, and I am drinking a hazy IPA with 0 alcohol in it, but 10 milligrams of THC. So it's almost like an edible.
So you were telling me a little story a little while ago about how you can have a hangover, sort of.
You can have a
THC beer, huh?
If you drink too many of these, you get it will enter a fog.
Yeah. Not the same kind of hangover as alcohol, but
no, you're not miserable, and you just wake up and you're just like, oh, you got a little cockeyed. That's it. Just a little cockeyed.
Yeah. You don't wake up like dehydrated, parched.
No, you're not waking up and you're not like
your lips. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not waking up with like the terrible taste in your mouth, and
sure, yeah. But
you don't wake up it's not you're not hungover.
Right. But you still don't want to just hammer those all night.
Right. I did it yesterday. I pounded a bunch of these. Not this. I mean, I was switching all over the place. I was jumping from soda to seltzer to like all these THC drinks.
Gosh.
And I'm smoking outside too. It's just like a weed,
You're just
weed guy, super weed guy.
Gained over, yeah.
Right. So then, we got a ton of snow today, and my neighbor comes over with his, he has an extra snow blower, and he's like, "Hey, you want to?" So he's like,
things that you never hear in the South, by the way, an extra snow blower.
Yeah. So he's like, "Hey, you want to smoke some weed?" And I was just like, it's like 11 o'clock this morning, and I was like, sure, why not? Fuck it. So we smoked a fatty, and this is while it was snowing out, which is always cool. It's nice to like sit there and you burn one when it's snow.
So is that like hair of the dog with alcohol? Like,
no, it's not. It's nothing like that at all. I'm waiting. I'm excited to go to sleep tonight and wake up like with a clear. Like my head wasn't clear. Like I like to say that you wake up and you're a million. I was $1 million, but I was still just like a little cloud around me. It was a little cloudy. Nothing like a hangover, like an alcohol hangover. Alcohol hangover, you're just miserable, and your head's pounding. You can't shake it. You're like, you don't want to do anything. Right. This was fine. But yeah, these hazy IPAs are pretty good. Triple Switch Brewing Company. 10 milligrams of THC, 10 milligrams of CBD. Also,
where is Triple Switch located?
That's a good question.
We'll shout.
Drink frosty, feel chill. Oh, here we go. Oh, St. Paul, Minnesota.
Minnesota, huh?
Now, I did not know if weed is legal in Minnesota, but they brew this stuff. That's where this came from. That's where the Triple Switch Brewing Company is.
Yeah. Well, adults 21 and older, this since 2023, are to possess and consume.
They need to hand these out. They need to hand these out in Minnesota, right?
Well, I'm sure they distribute them just like anything else, any other, beverage type like that.
So you joined. Oh, so I picked up Bailey Zappi.
Congratulations, I guess.
Well, you know that there's some leagues that you can't really do much these days. The Jets signed Bailey Zappi to a futures contract. Now, one thing we know about the Jets, they have no quarterback.
Is that they're going to be desperate for quarterback?
What are the chances Bailey Zappi makes starts for them last year or next year? That would be amazing.
What are the chances? I guess there are chances. I mean, what's the chances he's the starter entering the season 0?
I mean, they have Hendon Hooker, Bailey Zappi, and Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, no,
they'd have to bring Tyrod Taylor back. They have to sign him.
You'd think. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
But Tyrod Taylor can't be the starter because he gets hurt too much. It's not going to be Fields. So right now it's Zappi and Hooker.
No, I think there will be someone that comes into that. There's going to be a Russ Wilson or a Jameis Winston or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody will end up on that roster.
Well, there aren't any quarterbacks really worth. They're not that. Those QBs are not available. The QB free agent class is really non-existent.
Not for good players, but yeah. So they'll get the Seahawks will be punting with 31 seconds left. They could snap the ball back. So we're looking at them getting the ball back with about 25 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to score a touchdown. No timeouts. And they're going to do it from deep in their own zone because Seattle is on the 45 right now. On the Rams 45.
This has the makings of a Stafford pick 6.
Yeah. All the way down at their own 8-yard line. Woo.
Less than a minute.
No, not less than a minute. 25 seconds.
Well, I need Puka to get 2 catches, and I need Devontae Adams to get 1, and I'll win $136 off of a $5 bet.
There's 3 plays here. There's certainly 3 plays to be had. Maybe 4 or 5. The question is, can they get the yardage down there to maybe make an attempt at the end zone?
Oh, there's one Puka.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
There's no way.
Yeah, he threw it over the middle of the field? Wow. I didn't expect him to throw it over the middle of the field.
10 seconds left.
Did not expect him to throw it right over the middle of the field. Don't exactly. Now he's got to go sideline.
Oh, boy.
And they can't afford an incompletion because then the clock's going to run.
Right.
Yeah. I don't see how this happens. Does Stafford have veneers? I swear, when he's in the huddle or, making a call, it looks like he has veneers.
That's a mouth guard though.
No. When his mouth guard was not in, he was speaking. I've noticed this before. Like he has got early whites.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how much money does this dude have? Like $500 million?
He's got a good bit. Yeah, he's made some cash in his lifetime.
There's no way.
No, you're asking for a miracle. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh, he's going right to the end zone here, most likely. Yep. No. Wow, that's it. Wow. He went out of bounds, but they kept the clock going.
Oh, it's because he got tackled. You had your Puka. You just needed the Devontae.
I just needed one by Devontae. One Devontae catch, and I would have had $136 off of a $5 bet.
Yep. It wasn't Puka that let you down. See there?
Nope.
You were talking bad about Puka.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's not that he went out of bounds. He was tackled. He has to go out of bounds on his own volition.
He kind of did.
Oh, he went out of bounds anyway. He went down anyway, in bounds. His ass hits the ground, or his knee right there. See, before he even touches. But you have to go out of bounds on your own. If you get tackled out of bounds, the clock doesn't stop.
Seattle versus New England. Do you think Sam Darnold will?
I think Sam Darnold wins it because I think Seattle's defense is enough to
shake off the ghosts. Gonna shake these. This is going to be the ghost revenge game.
I mean, that would change the entire narrative of his whole career if he manages to
MVP. Yeah. Sam Darnold. Look, dude, he had a monster fucking. He had his career season high of 346 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, 25 of 36. Man.
Yeah, he showed up.
Lamar can't do that in a big spot. Everyone's been waiting years for Lamar to have a game like this in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Your boy Sam. Put his fat head back up on the wall, man.
Well, he is. There he is. Up top there. I'm going to have to move him front and center. JSN. Wow. Amazing. JSN had a monster game. 10 catches, 153 yards, and a touchdown. Man. Unreal. Cooper Kupp, the revenge game. Cooper Kupp heads to the Super Bowl. See you later, Rams, to him.
All right, so you have Stephon Diggs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Me and Nate have Jackson Smith and Jigba. I have Kenneth Walker.
Oh, so you might be coming back from the dead?
Like I said, I would need a huge game.
I mean, Stafford had a huge day today.
That's what I'm saying. I would need a massive day because I was already in the hole a good bit. I would need a massive day to catch up. And I'm not banking on that. Because I'm not even sure where I stand against Nate. I mean, like I said, I'll have to do these points in a little bit. But I'm not sure where I stand against Nate because I only have the ability to make up, a certain amount of points with Kenneth Walker. But, I mean, it is 4X, so we'll see. I will do those points in just a few minutes and knock them out and put them out. Could be interesting.
So I like where I stand in most of my leagues. I'm not real. All my leagues I kind of have, because now I'm not. What do we say? I'm down to like 8 now. So 8 leagues is like you can really get into each league specifically. And I have there's a definitive difference between my contenders and my rebuilders.
Yeah, I'm a couple of my sleeper leagues I don't know what I'm going to do with. That should be interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do in do I try to run it back in Hogs? I have no idea.
Well, you won't be able to with that old ass lineup.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that I might have won the championship, but it was. I mean, the wide receivers are a shit show. The rest of the team's not that bad because I think Javonte Williams is back. I mean, I think I'll be able to fill in some pieces here and there, but I don't have a wide receiver to save my life.
Oh.
And I don't know when Zach Ertz or Patrick Mahomes comes back. Those are kind of a big deal.
Yep. Yeah, you're gonna like the run and gun league. This is one of my favorite leagues just because of the Devy component to it. It's now my only Devy league. It looks like
that is one of the things I'm super aggravated about. Is not having DDL3 after putting all of my energy into the Devy aspect of that for the last 2.5 years. But I just wasn't, Ruben cut back a bunch of leagues. I don't blame him. He was he's tired of commissioning MFL leagues and all that. But I was just, when he was like, "Does anybody want to take this over?" I did not have the, It wasn't like I was like, "Man, I wish I should probably just take it over and keep it going." No, screw that. I was done.
But, yeah, there's a couple leagues I'm about to make my move in. I'm excited, but yeah, the run and gun league you'll enjoy.
Well, that team did get a little stronger because Charbonnet got hurt, so now I have Kenneth Walker as a clear starter.
Oh,
well, if AJ Brown leaves, then Devontae Smith becomes a stronger starter.
This league has been a big thorn in my side. It was my first ever Devy league. I didn't know anything about Devy. My first ever draft pick was Jamar Chase. He's no longer on my team, but I just I did a complete reset this past off season and just starting from scratch. I have a ton of empty bench spots, and I just have a ton of draft picks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 Devy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 Devy, 9, 10. I probably have 10 or 11. Oof. Well, yeah, I'm going to crush this draft. There's 12. I'm confusing everyone. There's 12 Devy players that can be drafted every rookie draft. I have a lot of these picks in the first and second round that are mixed in with the rookies that have emerged in the last year. So there's one of the guys is after my second overall pick, and I'm like, who does this guy want? Is he like thinking? So I'm like, does he want Dante Moore? Like Makai Lemon? Is there a Devy guy that he has his heart that he's thinking about that I'm not aware of yet? So he's breaking my chops for this pick, and I'm like, man, I'm not ready to part with this because I haven't done my own analysis as to, is there like a Jeremiah Smith type guy that's out there that hasn't,
sure,
because that's I don't know. We'll see. I guess Dante Moore would be a hot Devy guy because he wasn't really drafted on anybody's team last year.
Was he not on? I mean, I don't know because I have not looked at the.
Oh no, he's not in this. He's not in this. He's available.
I'm kind of shocked by that. I thought he would have been taken. I mean, I don't even know where to. I guess I go to pins.
Well, go to the pin. Go hit to the pinned message and.
Yeah, he's available. Shocking that he's available, but Mendoza was taken.
Yeah,
because Mendoza didn't have that kind of hype last year. Interesting.
Yep.
And guys like Drew Alar are there, but
I mean, he could have been taken 3 years ago.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like Jackson Arnold, like you convinced me to take that pick. That guy.
Well, I can't remember who it was. It was Jackson Arnold, or you were talking about two guys that it was like, well, which one could? And I don't even remember who the other guy was. I wish I do.
I think you're talking about Katron Allen and Rocket Sanders.
No, there was another. I'm going back. I'm going to look. I'm trying. No.
So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to get into the rookies. It's that time of year. The Senior Bowl, Shrine Game, all that stuff's happening. It's the end of January. To tell you how out of the loop stuff is, like it's February, March, like it's just draft season.
We're getting there, man. I think it's gonna sneak up on us pretty quickly.
Yeah. So.
Oh, no.
All right, man. Should we just wrap this up, man?
I think so, brother.
Hour in. Nice, easy Sunday.
Nice, easy Sunday.
Not much going on right now.
I got to go take off this thermal and this fleece lines shirt now. I'm starting to get hot.
Oh. All right, maybe we'll get our guest back on another day. He has evaded me a couple of times with some.
Well, when I don't have the kids, I can start early.
Yeah, let me know when you don't have the kids, because I'm all about starting early.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to be easing up on work. I got signed paperwork this week, by the way, folks. I'll be officially divorced.
Oh.
Time in the next couple months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost take about a year.
It took, my first proposal to her was June the 12th. So it took about 7 months.
Okay.
And I got everything that was in the proposal. Everything I offered on June the 12th, they settled with giving me.
Nice.
A lot of wasted money.
Yep.
Not by me. I negotiated myself.
Mm-hmm. You're like Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly like Lamar Jackson. Except I win.
Well, if you want Tongass in the Run and Gun League, let me know. I got him.
I don't even know what you. I mean, I might come after him, but I don't know what to offer.
2 tight ends. God damn it! If you had told me back in 2018, Sam Darnold would be the first quarterback in the Super Bowl
from that class, yeah,
from that class, I would have been like, yes,
celebrated. You would have freaked out.
Sign me up.
But it's on his like 5th team or whatever. I mean, let's see, Jets.
They got rid of him 2 years later.
Panthers, Vikings, and then Seahawks. Was there another team in there?
Yeah, he was on the Niners.
Oh, that's right. Yep. So yeah, 5 teams to get here.
He was really good on the Panthers. Remember, like the first few weeks,
for 3 games. Yeah. Yes, he was very good for 3 games.
And then I think the Panthers just fell apart.
Well,
so did he.
Sam Darnold fell apart the Panthers fell apart because Sam Darnold fell apart.
Yeah, well, the Panthers weren't very good either. That's when they also had Baker Mayfield on their team. They had Baker and Darnold on their team.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Let's not pretend like Sam Darnold has been great. Last year, he was very good. This year, he was very good. There's a reason that he was on all them teams and not playing. He earned that, Mr. Ghost Whisperer out there. But good for him for turning around and becoming a Super Bowl quarterback.
Yeah. In spite of the Jets trying to ruin him.
Boy, they did their damnedest, didn't they?
They tried very hard to ruin Sam.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in a good spot now. He's back on the northwest. That's where he's kind of from. He's a Northern California guy. Man, good for him.
Couldn't drag him out east. It just didn't work.
Well, so much. I mean, he got mono when he was out here. Who gets mono? Yeah, his first ever pass was a pick 6.
He is not from Northern California, by the way. He's from Orange County.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Dana Point, wherever the hell that is.
Why did I think he was from Northern California?
I don't know. He went to San Clemente in southern Orange County. He's real South Holmes. He's almost in Mexico down there.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, he's on the West Coast anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember him being from Northern California, but yeah. You know, that's like whole different worlds. That's like saying North Carolina and New Jersey. You know?
Right.
That's
right, because the state takes up the whole coast.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You could be Georgia and Maryland, and that's still California.
Right. Georgia and Maine.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right.
All right, bud.
That's cool, man. So next week, maybe we can get somebody to get us started on rookies and give us a head.
Yeah, let's do it.
Start talking, man.
So we can
find out what's
going
on.
Offline, figure out who we can ask.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yeah, let's start reaching out to some folks. All right, then.
All right, buddy.
Okay. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to the Dynasty Hot Sauce Pod.
1, 2, 3, 4.